Greetings, my people. I wanted to record a video submission for the Entropia Universe Win a Thermos contest, and I figured I'm going to tell my story in two parts. The first part, I want to just answer the questions that they asked on the forum, give them about 2 or 3 minutes, and then part two, I'm going to tell my Entropia Universe story in detail, probably while we go on a mining run. But for now, let's go over the questions, and we'll do that. The first question was, what drew you in to start and continue to play Entropia Universe? What first drew me into Entropia Universe, or Project Entropia, as it was called at the time, was how the game didn't have a set path or structure. Additionally, the in-game currency was also tied to a fixed real-world exchange rate, which appealed to me greatly. It was, and still is, up to the player to choose how they interact and how they follow their own destiny inside Entropia Universe. There are so many different profession paths in the game. You can be the avatar you want to be inside Entropia. There are the three general profession paths inside the game, of course: Hunter, Crafter, and Miner. However, if you wanted to branch out and be creative, you have that possibility. Make a living styling hair or creating fashionable makeup for avatars. Maybe be a pilot who makes a living flying across the galaxy. Perhaps being a medic for hire on the battlefield is your true calling. All of these are reasons that I started to play this game. But you can be that and so much more in Entropia, and of course, there is also the added bonus of transferring some potential profit back into your own bank account. Why I continue to play Entropia is that the game is the closest thing anything has come to being the true metaverse. It manages to bridge the gap between real world and the virtual. There is so much potential inside this game to truly be yourself and the avatar you want in the virtual universe. The big difference here versus the other MMOs online is the professions you choose or the time you spend inside Entropia can be withdrawn into real world funds into your bank account. Question number 2 was, what was your first memorable experience? My first memorable experience comes from the mining profession. It was also the first time I found a mining claim of any true significant value. At the time, I was a non-depositor and had been playing Entropia entirely for free for around 2 months. Then all of a sudden, 50 peds, or $5, was the value of that one individual mining claim. It made me feel like this virtual world was my oyster and the possibilities were endless. The third question was, how long have you been in our game? I started my Entropia Universe journey around 2004, 2005, when I was 17 years old, and it has been a part of my life ever since. Finally, in March 2022, I decided to take the next step in my real and virtual life. I purchased a piece of land inside the game with my life savings, and I have turned it into a successful business. I make a little bit of revenue when players visit my land in the form of taxes, and I plan for the land to pay for itself off within 6 years. That is a 15% return of investment yearly from a video game. All my life I have worked for someone else, but online I have something that is truly mine and a business that I can nurture and grow inside my favorite video game. I mean it when I say that Entropia is the true metaverse. I even filmed this video right here on my piece of property. This is the Khorum Coast, and I hope to take this land area to my grave because it truly is amazing to own a piece of your favorite video game right here. You don't own a piece of Fortnite or nothing else, but I have this, and it means more to me than I can express. Thank y'all very much. Y'all have a great day.